What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE this week. How you doing today, boy?
I'm good.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. I need you to take me to Raw, son.
So we start off with Cody and Dominic Mysterio.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
And he called him a scared little boy. He did not say, he should have said that you're a scared little boy hiding behind your mommy, but he didn't say that.
He didn't say that!
Yeah.
He should have said it.
But
he
it's
should have
okay.
said it.
Because, I mean, Dominic's not beating Cody Rhodes.
No, he's not beating Cody Rhodes. It's not going to happen.
Cody has to beat Dominic so that he can beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's right. I think SummerSlam's coming up after Money in the Bank whenever it comes on, and then since it's in England, and we'll see Cody fight Brock Lesnar there, I guess.
Yeah, and whatever Roman's doing.
Yeah, whatever Roman happens to be doing.
Could you imagine if Roman misses SummerSlam?
No, but anything is possible with this man.
And then Riddle was talking to one of the members of Imperium. I think it was Ludwig. I think. And then he got attacked by Gunther.
Yeah. Look, Riddle's gonna take on Gunther for the title. I just don't feel it.
I don't see it happening.
I don't like how this is going. I just don't like it with them. I've never been a huge Matt Riddle fan. I understand why people like him. It's just not been for me.
What I like about him is that he's different. Like, he's clearly different from everyone else.
He's not different enough, like, in a way that I like. He's like LA Knight is who I like. And I didn't think I was gonna like this guy, but this guy, to me, it feels like he gets it.
He's like the Rock and Stone Cold put together.
In my opinion, yeah.
That's just what it feels like. He's like both of them.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Then we had Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, and they were brawling on Raw.
I mean, what else is new? I mean, they're gonna fight. I don't believe that Finn is going to win Money in the Bank just because of how it's just too early in Seth's career. I know that there have been times where wrestlers have won a championship and have been, you know, they lost their very first title reign. I get it. You know, like Sasha Banks, you can get him, but you can't keep him.
And Finn Balor.
Yeah, obviously Finn Balor, you can get him, but he also can't keep him either. But whatever.
And Goldberg. I'm just kidding.
I guess. I don't know. I don't need to see Goldberg again.
But I guess they've been teasing during this Raw that, like, what if Damian Priest wins Money in the Bank to cash in on Finn Balor or something? That's tearing them apart.
Look, it would be a mistake. I think LA Knight should win. I mean, when you hear the reactions that this man gets,
he's like, it's LA Knight's game. The crowd's like, yeah, and he's like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't like his music, but it's growing on me.
I don't need the music. I just need the man.
He gets a huge pop whenever he shows up, and look, I wouldn't hate it if Damian Priest won.
I think like LA Knight. He's got the where the Rock where like people are saying his catchphrase while he's saying it as well.
Exactly, but you know they do that all the time though, and you know damn well when we go to Raw or Smackdown, whenever they come to town, we're gonna do it too. So
yeah. Yeah, and then I guess we had Sami Zayn versus Gunther, and he couldn't beat Roman Reigns. He's not beating Gunther.
Yeah, I mean I don't really care. Like I say, the tag team division is just not hitting for me right now. Not with those two as tag team champion. I think they are better as individual champions.
Yeah, would have been nice to see the Judgment Day in here as tag team champions.
Yeah, why not? Seeing as how it feels like they want to break them up.
Yeah, but that's kind of all I got about Raw.
Take me to Smackdown, son.
So Smackdown was kind of the show we were waiting for this week, because this is where we see the Usos, and we actually have Roman here this time.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what we should be seeing. This is basically the only episode that I even want to, like, the only segment that I even want to talk about. None of this else stuff matters to me.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we had Roman, and then I think he offered the Usos a chance. He's like, you know, like when I was fathering my children. He's like, you make a mistake, I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself.
He's just saying all the wrong things.
So they come out, and the Usos are like, no, we don't want to be back in. And then we get this big fight, and I liked it.
Look, this is fantastic storytelling. I keep saying it. Every time I keep thinking I'm out, they keep pulling me back in, and I love it. It's great. It's good storytelling. Loving it.
I just feel like they're going to nail this ending, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to nail it.
And then we had Asuka versus Charlotte Flair for the women's champion on Smackdown when we have the pay-per-view literally the next day, but that's okay.
That's fine, yeah. They just want to waste our time with other matches that don't mean jack shit.
And then Bianca came out like, I guess Super Bianca is what I'm going with here.
Yeah, she bought a ticket like John Cena, like Brock Lesnar, like pretty much everybody else who wants to play, quote, mind games with their enemies. So
and then
there you go.
And then attacked them during the match, costing people the championship. I mean,
yeah, and you can see it's going to be a triple threat match for this belt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then we had, what was it, LA Knight and Logan Paul were kind of arguing a little bit on the Grayson Waller effect. And
I'm still not into Logan Paul. I mean, look, I've said it before. He's a fantastic performer. He's starting to get his job, but I just don't like this person.
Well, my problem is that I'm going to talk about Grayson Waller because I thought he was a wrestler. I didn't know he was just the Grayson Waller effect, and that's it.
Well, apparently he's been wrestling in NXT, but they want to have him here not wrestling, which is just,
All right, well, you're on the main roster.
You're on the main roster. You need to do something. If LA Knight can come out and do something, then you can come out and do something too.
I mean, LA Knight, he went up against Uncle Howdy. He did something.
Okay, and speaking of Logan Paul, I hope he does not win Money in the Bank. He doesn't deserve to win Money in the Bank. He doesn't. He does not deserve it. The only way I could see where if he did win would be like he'd be gone for a while because he's part-time, right? Then all of a sudden just show up out of the blue. That would get a pop for the night, but I still wouldn't be into it.
I mean, we already have a part-time champion on SmackDown. We don't need part-time Mr. Money in the Bank.
I don't need it.
Yeah. And then, I mean, that's really it. Unless you want to talk about Karrion Kross wants to fuel AJ Styles' pain.
I don't care about Karrion Kross. I don't know why they keep trying to mess with him. I mean, look, maybe it's a Vince McMahon thing, but Vince McMahon did fire him, so I don't know what it is.
For me, his segments, they're just interesting because they always in the hallway with this red lighting, the Fiend almost, and he's got the cards of all the wrestlers, and he's like, I want to feel your pain. I took something from you, and they just beat him every single time.
I don't know. Don't care. We can move on from
He makes
Kross.
Finn Balor from the Judgment Day look like Superman.
I'm just not a fan of Karrion Kross. You can have him. I think Vince is right on that one.
Yeah, but that's kind of it for SmackDown. Really just the bloodline.
I need you to take me to Money in the Bank, the premium live event.
Well, at the Money in the Bank, we started off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Mm-hmm. All the entrances, the crowd were really into LA Knight.
I'm a sucker for entrances, and this was a great one.
Yeah. And then it was an alright match. It was fine.
I didn't hate it. Pretty good spots. I like the spot with Ricochet and Logan Paul.
They like jumping into each other.
Well, they like doing that. But they also like, being thrown off of the freaking ring and into a table onto the floor. That was pretty cool. I mean, it looked like they were both messed up, but it worked.
It's fine.
I like them. Maybe they should have a feud.
Maybe. So Ricochet can take the next step, I guess.
Yeah, but match was fine.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. He won Money in the Bank. I understand people who do not like this. They wanted LA Knight to win. Hell, I wanted LA Knight to win.
Me too.
But the way LA Knight was freaking being pushed over the last couple weeks, it just made me feel like it wasn't going to happen.
Because they love doing that. I mean, you want another example? You got Cody Rhodes, the way they pushed him to Roman Reigns, all the videos and everything, and just lost. They love to do that every time.
I enjoy making the world burn, but in this particular instance, I was just like, it left a bad taste in my mouth, but it's not like it's something I'll get over. I don't hate that he won. I don't hate it.
I think what I hate, I don't hate that he won. What I hate is that this is going to break up the Judgment Day pretty much.
Yeah, the Judgment Day is just upsetting me because they look like they want to break them up, and I don't want them to break up. These guys are supposed to be as dominant as the Bloodline, and I just don't feel that they are as dominant as the Bloodline.
I mean, I feel like lately the Judgment Day has just been Rhea and
Dominic.
Yeah, that's what it feels like the group is, because I haven't seen the four of them together in a while. It's like, maybe the group's already broken up. They're just going to have Rhea and Dom together, and that's about it.
Oh, well.
Then we had, I guess, I wasn't going to talk about this match with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Morgan Rodriguez, because you've seen it like every SmackDown or Raw, but I'm only talking about it because Shayna Baszler betrayed Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I don't even care. I didn't care in the first place. I don't care now. This could have been on SmackDown for all I give a shit.
Yeah, and then we got Gunther versus Riddle. Now, this was a hard match to predict, because Riddle's got a big push. I mean, he beat up both members of Imperium, so... But he lost.
What else is new? I don't care.
And that's when Drew McIntyre came out.
This is what I care about. I'm glad to see Drew McIntyre.
I was like, yes.
Yes. I was upset when I was hearing rumors that Drew McIntyre was pissed off and wanted to leave WWE, and then he showed up, and I was like, well, all right.
I was like, yes. That crowd liked him too. That cheer.
Fantastic.
And I was like, yes. And he didn't even come out with the sword. He just claymored him and took his title.
This is great. I'm happy to see this man back.
It's like, we finally have another face besides Cody.
Yeah.
On Raw. Because they're both on Raw.
Yeah.
And then, I thought that was it. And that's when, that's when John Cena showed up.
Who?
John Cena!
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I wasn't even... It was just out of nowhere. It was like the most John Cena thing. And I was like, what?
Was he just hanging out in London for some reason?
I was like, what? He just came out and he's like, hey, guys.
What's up? Yeah, look, he's not doing anything. I mean, whatever. I don't care. He just was here.
And then, yeah, he was just here and he's like, I was just here to... Let's bring WrestleMania to London.
Is that where WrestleMania is going to be at? Watch. It's probably going to be there after they go to Philadelphia. Then we're not going to get to go to it because I keep thinking it's going to come around the Vegas area or the LA area again. And then we can go. But, you know, if it's going to London, you know.
I mean, I don't care he didn't do anything. It was just great to see John Cena.
I guess for you, but, you know.
And then he just took out Grayson Waller.
Yeah, he had to beat up somebody, take his shirt off, and then leave with his bald spot.
And I guess they couldn't use Corbin again.
Meh.
And then we had Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio.
I mean, who did we think was going to win?
Cody.
Exactly. So, I mean...
Dominic didn't even put up much of a fight.
We didn't need to sit there and see any of this, so this is fine.
This felt like a Raw match.
It was a Raw match.
And then we had Seth Rollins and Finn Balor fight.
I like this. It was fine.
And that's when Damian Priest came out and cost him the match, kind of.
Yeah, once again, breaking up the Judgment Day.
It's like, thanks.
Irritating.
Then the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I think the right person won this one.
Io Sky. I felt it was going to be her the whole time that it was going, so...
This feels right, but...
This feels right.
They better not make her the first person to fail for, like, the women.
I don't know who the first person... Was there somebody who's failed? Nobody's failed yet.
They better not do that.
Well, they did do the right thing and not have her cash in the day of her winning.
But there is the next day.
Yeah, probably tomorrow, Io Sky might freaking go after... No, wait, I'm sorry.
Friday.
It's Friday. She might go after Asuka. Which, look, I want to see that match, but I don't want to see it on Money in the Bank. I want to see them go.
Yeah, like
that's what I want to see. I want to see them go. Did she win? Yes, and she deserved to win. You know, let Asuka freaking have the championship for a few months, lose it to maybe Charlotte or Bianca, I guess, and then have it cashed in on her that same night. That way Asuka and Io Sky can fight.
Yeah, that's what we're here.
That's what I want to see.
And then we got the main event, which was the Bloodline Civil War, Roman and Solo versus the Usos, and these entrances were great.
It's fantastic. I look, sucker for entrances again.
I mean, this is storytelling, so
it's a storytelling at its absolute finest.
It was a great match, and like one of the shocking moments was like Jey Uso pinned Roman Reigns.
Well, Jey Uso was the person to pin Roman Reigns the first time he came to WWE, so
it's like I'm glad they made a callback.
Yeah, you can call it that.
Yeah, a callback to that.
I liked it. I liked it a whole lot.
I mean,
very interested to see what happens on Thursday or Friday. I keep saying Thursday. Friday. I want to see that. I want to see it.
I liked how the end of the match, they showed off camera like Roman Reigns actually screaming.
Yeah, like a little biatch.
I'm like, man, not even Cody did that. Cody just sat there, but you're like, ah!
look, this is great. Roman Reigns has gotten his first loss since 2019, and I'm happy.
Yeah. So it's like, now that he's lost to Jay, I guess it's up to someone to beat them for the title.
Yeah, somebody whose dream it is or nightmare it is or what. I don't care. Cody Rhodes. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying, this is all good.
Someone's got to finish the story.
Yeah, and I hope it's not Brock Lesnar again. I don't need to see that. But that's all I got for WWE. What about you, son?
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm just excited for Smackdown, really, and that's...
Yeah, and we're going to have to wait a while because it's Sunday, and we got to wait a while.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just watch Raw, I guess.
Well, tune in next time. Same Jugg time, same Jugg channel. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. We really appreciate it because the next one will be available
when it's ready.